would rather be right than be president," said Henry Clay. This man started the war that secured independence for America forever.
Henry Clay was born in Hanover, Virginia on April 12, 1777. He was born to Reverend John and Elizabeth Clay. Clay's father owned 22 slaves. When he was only 4 years of age, his father died. Henry was the seventh of 9 children, and he only had one brother who both Henry and him were left 2 slaves each after his father's passing.
Henry came from a very religious household. His father was a Baptist minister. Their family was modestly wealthy. Clay was well aware of Britain's control over our country because his house was ransacked by them when he was 3 years old.
Clay received little formal education. He attended public schools and studied law in Richmond, Virginia at the College of William and Mary. There is a high school in Lexington, Kentucky named after him.
Henry's stepfather got him a volunteer job at the local courthouse that met his interest of becoming an attorney. Later, the courthouse offered him a job there and he accepted it. After working there for a few months, he received another job offer and was admitted to the Virginia bar in 1797.
He eventually moved to Kentucky, where he became a member of the State House of Representatives in 1803. And in the same year, Clay was elected to the Kentucky General Assembly. And starting in 1806, he served as a United States Senator to fill the vacancy caused by the resignation of John Adair.
Henry married Lucretia Hart in 1799. She came from a very wealthy family. This couple was married for 50 years and had 11 children. His wife died in April of 1864 of sickness. Henry strongly opposed the Alien and Sedition Act of 1798. He pushed for liberalization in the state's constitution, and was a huge part of the Missouri Compromise and supported the Compromise of 1820. Henry was a very strong senator and well-liked. He was a very determined warhawk who pushed his government to confront Britain about war. This action started the War of 1812, which provided lasting independence for America from Britain.
Sadly, Henry Clay died in Washington, D.C. on June 2, 1852 and was buried in Lexington Cemetery in Kentucky. His cause of death was never released.